Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. The Power Hour.
It's December the 4th of 2023. Yellow again, everybody. Live as live can be. I am Randy Hales, and we are here where the Randy Hales story began, in my hometown of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Again, it's December the 4th. It's 43 degrees. Want to say hello to my man, Andrew Calvin Jr., to Brooks Tullis, to my buddy, Greg White, and also so many other people, Jeff Frog Wheeler. We have PJ in the house. We got Stephen Gold is in the house from Jonesboro, LL on YouTube. Plenty of people is in the house today as we're doing it to it right here, as Derek May from the Memphis, Tennessee, Somerville, Tennessee area is in the house as we're coming right in your face. All decorated, being nice now, all decorated for Christmas, but we are ready to go with a smashing edition, I hope, of Power Pro Wrestling. Now we go to the state of Georgia. We go to Master Control. We go and introduce into this program Adam Dunn back in Georgia, and he'll tell you whatever he wants to tell you about what's going on in his life and what he's doing. He'll also tell you the crap you will see today. Go ahead. Goodbye.
Well, all right. Tell us what you really think about today's show. This is episode 93. It's the January 22nd, 2000 edition of the Power Hour. We'll start off with a Cornette, Steve Bradley, and Sin interview. Then we'll see Brandon Baxter along with Ali. Randy Hales will be out for an interview on today's show. And we'll get the tag team tournament finals. We'll see that on today's program. Tracy Smothers, he'll return. He'll be in action against Nick Dinsmore, the future Eugene. 7 will be going against Rico Constantino. And the Power Pro title will be on the line. Sensational Steve Bradley defends against Ali. Cornette's in Bradley's corner. And Brandon Baxter will be in Ali's corner. So all that's coming up on today's Power Hour, Randy.
I want you to put any message up there that you want of Derek May.
Okay.
And I want to tell you something. Just find Derek, who you know personally, who was in studio with you a couple of weeks ago. And I just want for you, because I want to tell you something you probably don't know.
Okay.
Now, Derek May says, Adam, what's up, brother? Now, the reason I noticed when we were doing the show a few weeks ago when he popped in and asking a lot of questions, I noticed that name, and at first I read it wrong. But I wanted to tell you that one of the first Mid-South Coliseum assistant managers I ever remember in my time of Memphis wrestling was a guy named Daryl May. Daryl was the assistant manager, ended up long-time manager of the Mid-South Coliseum, and then after he left and went away, we got a bitch by the name of Beth Wade, and that was pretty much the end of wrestling. So your buddy Derek May, I knew me some Daryl May, and he was a great venue manager. I mean, really good. He loved wrestling. He's a great guy. Did I tell you that I thought Beth Wade was a bitch? Did I happen to tell the people that?
You've mentioned it a time or two.
Jeff Hemp is in the house. Says, hello, Randy. Jeff, Frog Wheelers. Good evening, everybody. How you doing? We're doing very well. That's really a lie, but we won't tell the truth because I made an executive decision, and now Tuttle is in the house, and he knows what I'm not saying. Anyway, Greg White, we mentioned We mentioned Brooks and Andrew. Man, we have the Rhinestone Cowboy, Greg Campbell, in the house again. We have all kinds of people in the house again for the first time in a long time. Somebody that was an original audio guest many times for the Twitter version of this show. When we went video, he'll comment by writing stuff, and this is my friend Randy Hales, but City by the Bay, Nicholas Oates. What is Nicholas watching from? Is that YouTube, Adam? I think Nicholas Bay, City by the Bay, I think that is a YouTube. I am assuming that is YouTube. Let's see who else is talking to us. That's pretty much all the new people, because we certainly, especially around Christmas time, especially around the holidays, we very much appreciate everybody in Team Hales. Okay, Adam, did you get all the preview in? Don't you love how Adam, and he does that a lot, I'll ask a question and he won't fucking answer me. Watch the show then. Go ahead. Press play.
Cornette, you're proud of that belt. You're real proud of that belt now. He was bragging about it, Dave. He said he's going to take it away from me. I paid for that. I own that belt, and I'm not going to have a sorry disgrace for a human being hold that belt. But I don't want to take it away from him. I don't want to take it away from him at all. You know why? I want him beat 1, 2, 3. I want him beat. So give me that microphone. I don't care if I break it. Give me that microphone. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it if I break anything. Dave, next week, you listen up, people. Right here on this television show, he will defend the title. Bradley will defend the title against Ali. Against Ali. All right. Against Ali.
Nothing different. It's the same thing week after week. Randy Hales trying to screw over the organization, but it never turns out like you wanted to, Randy Hales, because the belt is still firmly in the possession of Steve Bradley. Now today, you've signed this match with Ali. Well, I got news for you. Ali, that jacked up musclehead, is never going to be the Power Pro champion. If Ali was to beat Steve Bradley, a great technician, a great mat wrestler, a tremendous high flyer like Steve Bradley, he'd never be able to show his face on the streets of Memphis again. But it's not going to happen. Ali, your dreams, your bubble is going to get burst today by the man of the hour, and the man of the Power Hour, Steve Bradley.
That's right, Jim. If I ever lost to Ali, I would be so mortified that I wouldn't be able to leave my house. But let me tell you something. All the people out there that idol worship me in Memphis, Tennessee, don't worry about it, because I'll still be walking the streets with my Power Pro title after today.
Derek May, and he said Adam disappeared. He does that because he knows that makes me fucking hot. I'll make a comment, I'll throw it to him, and then he's sitting there, and I can see him sitting there, and he just leaves me hanging. That kind of stuff. Tracy Smothers back in the day, you'll triple with him, and he used to always say something funny. He'd blow you up. He'd put up that hand and give you a high five, and then you kind of turn and kind of avoid it after 150 high five, and he would say, "Don't leave me hanging." Well, I am telling Adam right now, not to leave me hanging.
Bradley, here comes Ali's manager right here, Brandon Baxter. Let's get a few words from Brandon. I know Brandon's excited that Ali gets a shot at the title right here on TV today. Brandon?
You know, Dave, I hate to come out here and rain on everybody's parade, and I hate to come out here and to be the bearer of bad news, but it seems like that's exactly what I'm out here to do today. See, it's obvious that Randy Hales
Hey, Frank, good to see you. Merry early Christmas,
and
man.
get high television ratings, right?
Well, yeah.
Right, that's exactly what it was. Randy Hales wanted high television ratings. And in his quest for those high television ratings, last week Randy Hales booked a match for today on the Power Hour where Steve Bradley defends the Power Pro title against Ali.
Absolutely. Good one, huh?
And that's where the problem lies, Dave, because Randy Hales forgot one very important thing. He forgot that Brandon Baxter was Ali's business manager. He forgot that I, Brandon Baxter, make all of Ali's business decisions. And right now is not the right time for that title match. Let me prove it. Randy Hales, all these people in the studio, I promise you, want to see that title match, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go along with that. I want to see it.
Okay, go along with it. And I'm sure that everybody at home wants to see that title match, right, Dave?
Yes.
That's where the problem lies. Because, Randy, this is a big money match. Not the kind of match you give away for free on television. So what I'm out here to tell you right now is, Randy, go ahead and call that match off. That match isn't going to happen. I don't agree to it. Ali's not ready. It's not in his best interest, and it's not going to happen. Rearrange, do whatever. It's not happening today. Okay?
Well, I thought you would be excited that the man you manage...
No, Ali's not ready for the match. That's the problem. He is not mentally ready, and he is not ready for...
No, well, that's not what it is. You're just getting greedy. You're just wanting the money off the match here instead of sharing it with everybody out here on a rainy, terrible day. Here's Ali right here.
Bro, look, you tripping now, man. You tripping. You stepping over your bounds. What you talking about? Ain't no title match.
Well, no, don't get me wrong. I'm out here. I'm looking forward to, like, your best interest.
No. I got my best interest. My best interest.
This is a big money match. You can make big money in this match. You shouldn't give it away for free on television.
Man, first of all, it ain't about the money, all right? All right? You're my business manager. This ain't that kind of business, all right? This is personal business, you know what I'm saying? These people, I'm not going to let these people down. What's wrong with you? You need to start thinking real, man. You're stepping over your bounds, you know what I'm saying? You better straighten up, you know what I'm saying? You and all this money stuff, it ain't happening right now. That's all you've been talking about, ladies. Money this, money that. That ain't what it's about, man. What's up with you?
Let's go back here and talk about it. Come on, let's go.
Man, you tripping,
It's probably a good idea to go back there and talk about it. The match is still booked, though.
You got that right. I agree with Ali. Brandon is tripping today, isn't he?
Well, we'll be back in just a moment. Title match comes up later.
This is show 93. Cornette started booking Power Pro Wrestling on show number 83. Next week, we will show show 94, January 29, 2000, which was the last show for Cornette to book. We will show that, and then his last show to appear was on show 95, February the 5th in 2000. Giving you a little updates on the timeline of Power Pro Wrestling. I have surgery in Little Rock, Arkansas to remove a precancerous tumor next Monday at UAMS in Little Rock, Arkansas. I will not be here next Monday. Next Tuesday, there will not be a Talking Memphis Wrestling. Doctors said that I need to recuperate for 2 weeks. I'm leaving this coming Saturday, being taken by my niece to her home in Cabot, Arkansas. We'll be there a few days, and then they'll bring me back to good old Jonesboro, where my story began. And I'm glad Lester is watching from Smyrna, Tennessee. I'm glad City by the Bay likes this hoodie. I'll really show the hoodie better. See if you can get a shot of me, Adam. We're all with the hoodie. There we go. As we're watching the commercials. How about this? Do you like this? How about this? How about this hoodie? I look pretty sharp. It's 43 degrees in Jonesboro, Arkansas. As we go back to Power Pro.
For the very first time in my life, I 100% agree with something Jim Cornette says. I agree that it would be absolutely embarrassing for Steve Bradley to walk the streets of Memphis, Tennessee if he loses the Power Pro title to Ali. That would be terribly embarrassing, and we don't want Steve Bradley embarrassed, do we, Jim Cornette? So I think I'll make it official. If Ali wins the title, Steve Bradley will leave Memphis forever
That's the stipulation for this title match here today.
Wow.
Whoa.
What a stipulation.
How
for the
about
title
that?
Match coming up. Ali against Steve Bradley. Bradley loses. He's out of
He's
here.
out of here. Talking about writing a check your body can't cash. Huh? Cornette opened his big mouth like he always does, and he's got himself now stuck in a loser-leave down with Bradley if he loses.
He made the offer, and Randy took him up on it. Coming out right now,
We
we've
got
got...
music. Raise the roof on the Power Hour today. Sounds like the Ding-Dong Posse is in the house somewhere.
I believe you're right.
Here they are, yeah.
Robbie D and Bulldog Reigns headed for the ring. This is going to be the finals. That's right, the finals of the tag team tournament. Now, the tag team tournament semifinals were today with one team getting a bye, but the teams back in the back been causing all kind of problems. So just before we came on the air, Randy Hales said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put all three tag teams in there. We're going to make this a triple threat. Anybody can tag anybody. And when one man is pinned, his team is out of it. Here come the Atomic Blondes.
Yeah, Mr. Personality Derek King and his first cousin Jason Lee have arrived to the Power Hour today.
C.B. Wyatt with the mirrors so that they can check their hair and all that sort of stuff.
And we still got one team to go. We saw them last week here on Power Pro Wrestling. It was a shock to see them together.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the team of Blade Boudreaux and his surprise partner he had, Dave.
Yeah, two Falk for sure, and they got a victory.
They did.
In the first round.
They did. They got a victory, and they're part of this triple threat match as we determine the brand new Power Pro.
Here he is.
Tag team champion.
Tony, two Falk for sure, and Blade Boudreaux headed to the ring. All right, here are the rules again. All three teams are in this match. Anybody can tag anybody.
Jake, I appreciate your comment, but I like Ali too. He did have a good front. He is an actor in California.
He's got the Cajun sensation Blade Boudreaux
At
along
this
with
time.
them and the referees in the ring. And
Yep, I appreciate those good luck for the surgery. A week
And a
or
referee
from today.
calls
Don't know what the
bell.
time
Here we
period
go.
is, what
Tag
time
team finals.
next Monday. I
When
know
this one is
that
over,
they're going to let me
we
know
will have
on the
tag
8th,
team
on
champions
Friday,
in Power
between
Pro
2 and 4.
Wrestling.
They're
yes,
supposed to
sir.
call and let me
Blade
know that.
Boudreaux whipped into the big shoulder from Blade. Now he steps over. Robbie D comes back. Robbie leaps over. Nice hip toss from Slick Robbie D. A little break
So
there
far,
from
I'm liking
Robbie
this
in
show
there.
better than I've liked the last
Yeah,
several.
I love it.
First of all,
You know,
that
hey, the great thing about this thing, Dave, is that you can tag.
I don't remember
anybody
having
that's in this
anything to
match.
do with the
That's
show,
right.
but at the
For
same
instance,
time,
oh,
the way
here
we
comes
did
Lance
the
Jade and
open
Alex
with that high
Steele.
promo
First
from
round
last week,
losers.
right into the
And
open,
Jade,
and then we saw
first
saw
round
Brandon,
losers
and we
is what
saw
they are.
Lee, and
Yeah, got
well,
cheated.
now
Got
we're
beat is
seeing
what happened.
people
And they're out here
by the
observing. They're
end
not
there
in
will
this
be people
tournament.
that I would
They're
like
out of
to
it.
book.
They
Bill
lost their
Dog
first
and
match.
and
And really
his
should be
partner,
out here.
Robbie D, Blade, and Falk.
Have no business whatsoever
Atomic
out here, but I guess they want to see
Blonde, certainly I would use
interesting one.
that as well.
Slam from Bulldog Reigns. He pounds Derek King in. Comes the Rossi. Comes off there. On 270 pounds and one count. And Jason Lee jumps in and breaks the cover.
Derek King, the Atomic Blonde's partner, broke that one up. Here comes Robbie. Robbie's climbing the ropes. Bulldog is holding.
Boy, can this guy maneuver. Look at that. Woo. Slick Robbie D comes off that top rope and he pounds down on Atomic Blonde Derek King.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, nice hip toss
Whoa.
by Robbie. He goes with a drop kick and Derek King hits the mat.
You see that drop kick? He almost took his head off with that thing. I mean, he got up, standing flat off the ring apron and high in the air, and down goes Mr. Personality.
Robbie and Bulldog Reigns got to be among the two favorite teams here. And I got to say that Blade and Tony.
Show number 93, January 22nd, 2000. Hello, everybody. Have fun, Ranger Hill. Power Pro. We get all kinds of our regulars in the house. Of course, Derek giving good luck. He loves Derek King, Jeff, for flipping the house, Hello in the house,
and Robbie D are out of there. Lance
Fucker
Jade
and
and
Frank,
Alan
and
Steele smiling. They're
Ella
happy to
talking
see
in
them
there,
go.
talking
That leaves
again.
Blade
Then you
Boudreaux,
got
two bucks for
the
sure
Bay, Greg
against the Atomic
Campbell,
Blonde.
Alex Tuttle, my main man, Stephen Gold from Jonesboro, Andrew Calvin Jr., Greg White, more PJ, more Jeff Croft Wheeler, more Jeff Hemp. All right, plenty of people on Team Hales in the house, but we're rocking and rolling. Very exciting match to determine the Power Pro Tag Team Champions, and here we go.
Do not go for a pin, and the referee sends Blade out. It's Tony left in there. 2 Falk for sure.
Referee Robert Briscoe in the ring there looking on. There's a double clothesline, and down goes Tony Falk. Live from the studios of WMC TV5, it's the Power Hour. Thanks for joining us. We have got a long way to go and a big title bout coming up, buddy.
We need to take a break right now. We'll keep this one going. We'll be back. We'll crown the tag
Heard
team
from
champions
Derek
when
King
we return.
earlier in the day today, and he's doing very, very well. As we continue these days to watch some of the commercials, Adam and I had a long talk about Channel 5 and the history of Channel 5 and what Memphis Wrestling meant to Channel 5 and what Channel 5 meant to Memphis Wrestling. Adam is very passionate on that subject. And when I return after my leave of absence, we are going to have a special show on Channel 5. We'll talk about Channel 5 wrestling. We'll talk about the history of Channel 5, and we will talk about some of the stories over the last, coming up on 75 years of the history of the station, and the station went to NBC in 1948. Adam is a historian on Channel 5, and right now I want Adam to go ahead and put up a picture, and we thank our man Derek May of putting this picture up, and this was around 2000, probably 2000. It could have been 99, 2000, 2001. That is Power Pro Heavyweight Champion Ali, and now our man, Adam's friend Derek, who I've never met. Adam, you got to help me with this. Which one is the big guy, Derek? I think Adam said yes. He did not. I think he was attempting to talk, but he is muted. Derek, I appreciate that. I could have made you a wrestler. You're bigger than Ali. Ali, you're a big son of a gun, man. That is just a great picture. Anybody
We go. Derek King,
that has some great pictures with you and Rutz,
Referee
or
right
you
on
and
top of him, Robert Briscoe, and it's the Atomic Blonde.
And Rutgers, go ahead. I don't have Adam's email, but you can email me at randydidn'thelp@gmail.com. And we'll get it up there. I'll just forward it to Adam, and Adam will get it on the program. That's just great, Derek. I mean, fantastic.
Teams, but here they are, down to the finals against the Atomic Blondes.
Jason Lee and Derek King, and a little double action there. No tag made, of course. There's a 1 count at 2. And 2 Falk able to kick out of it. Fans behind him. 2 Falk for sure.
We'll see Tracy Smothers, Nick Dinsmore, 7 and Rico, and the Power Pro title match, Steve, Bradley, and Ali.
Jason, he backs up. He's up on the middle rope now. Drops that elbow down on him.
He holds it for the cover. Count at 2. But Tony is able to break out of it. And the match continues. They still got a shot to be tag team champions. Blade Boudreaux over in the corner cheering him on.
Hey, Dave, I'm shocked about Brandon Baxter coming out here and acting like he doesn't want to give Ali the opportunity to get a shot at the Power Pro Championship. He says, hey, let's don't give it away on TV. Let's book this thing somewhere else.
Normal, Dave Brown and Corey Macklin doing a fantastic job. The Power Pro Wrestling Show number 94.
Hey, and speaking of Ali, this afternoon,
Randy Davis, I appreciate that. Hope all is good with you as well.
Jason misses with the leg drop.
As Jeff has said, maybe I was wondering, Jim Ross mentioned once on how hard it was booking outdoors. I remember Power Pro did a outdoors.
Look at him pound away on Derek King.
Yeah, it really challenging with the weather, but I like outdoor shows.
Oh,
Powerful move by
But I don't
Blade
remember
Boudreaux.
us
Derek King on
being
the corner doesn't
affected
get the tag.
by
Blade gets him, intercepts him.
bad weather.
Referee
Could be wrong on that.
Stevie Wyatt.
It's not like we did a lot of
Get down and get out of it.
Oh, Jason.
Meanwhile, look at the
Yeah.
atomic blonde.
Yeah.
high school
There's a
football
cover by Derek King.
fields
This
at
may be
the
a
old
count
Chick
of two.
Stadium,
Tony Falk is there
baseball
for the
field
rescue just in
on the
time.
fairgrounds in Memphis. Did
He's
that
around
also.
behind Derek King.
At
Tony
the Redbird
Falk into
New
Jason
Stadium,
Lee.
we did that as
Tony
well.
said, raise the roof. Let's go. Go for the cover, Tony. It's what you need to do.
Yeah, Tony's watching a little too much Soul Train, I think. He thinks he's got the groove, man. Blade Boudreaux putting the shoulder to Jason Lee. Oh, out on the floor over there is Two Falk. Two Falk out on the floor, and now it's the atomic blonde going up to Blade Boudreaux. Into the ropes he goes. Come on, Blade. He gets over. Nice move.
Going for the sunset, but can't get it because Jason Lee is holding him.
I don't remember the referee's first name. His last name was Rico, and he was an OVW
Anyway, I don't know if
referee, and Cornette loved the guy.
Down on the floor, it's Tony going against Jason Lee. Blade goes with a gator drop.
That's the gator drop.
He's got a cover. Referee doesn't see it. Look out. CB Wyatt jumps in there. Blade says, how about it?
Yeah, the face, they nail him. Knock his block off.
Craig's been the rest in the Walmart parking lot at the Grove
Dropped by
at
CB Wyatt when he climbed in the
Oakland.
ring. Count of two. That's it.
That's a 3 count.
It's
We
the
got
Atomic
new
Blonde.
Power Pro Tag Team
Champions.
Champions.
They're the tag team
Tag
champions.
team champions. There they are with an assist from CB Wyatt with those knob jumps. They just slapped Blade Boudreaux in the back with those
And
things.
they look in the mirror to celebrate.
Yeah.
Don't forget, the Power Pro champion, Steve Bradley, will be defending against Ali just in a few minutes here.
Still got that coming up right now. Want to plug Power Pro Wrestling website. It's PowerProWrestling.com. Take a look at the website. Got some interesting things on there. You definitely want to be sure to visit it. A lot of interesting hits we get.
You're exactly right. Don't forget to join us on the World Wide Web. PowerProWrestling.com, again, what it is. And don't forget, we'll have information coming up for you, phone numbers and what have you a little bit later on.
Yes,
there, well, there it is right there. To get information about the Power Pro Wrestling Training Center and fundraisers, call this number, and only this number, 870-932-3011 for more information. If you want to be a wrestler, that is the number to call. And again,
That's a shoot number.
PowerProWrestling.com is our website. We hope
It's
you'll
not
join us
working
there from time to
anymore.
time, and we would love to have you join us right here from time to time.
What a great crowd we got in the house today on the Power Hour.
The only live local wrestling television show in the nation. And you can be a part of it. The studio tickets are absolutely free. There's the address. TV5 Power Pro Wrestling, 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38104. Tickets are free. Don't forget the self-addressed stamped envelope. Your tickets will be sent back, and we'd love to have you right here.
33 cents, and hey, get down here with us, and you can get probably 5 or 6 tickets with your 33 cents. Love to have you. Hey, this afternoon, 1 until 3, Ali, he could be the new Power Pro champion. We'll see later on today as he's got a title shot against Steve Bradley. He'll appear this afternoon. Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. That's at Kirby Parkway in Winchester, right there in the Winchester Court, across the street from Central Church over there. So Ali's over at Jackson Hewitt coming up this afternoon.
Ali, what is this? There's Tracy Smothers out here. What is he doing
What
out
is
here?
Tracy doing here? He's been calling, I know, calling Randy. Randy hadn't returned none of his calls.
What are you doing out here, Tracy Smothers?
What are you for,
That ain't none of your business, Dave Brown. First of all, you bunch of ignorant Memphis
Love me, the late Tracy Smothers. I love Tracy.
Hey, I got a real bad attitude today. You know why? Number one, I don't like bookers. I don't like promoters. I don't like referees. I don't like office. I don't like human beings, period. So shut it. Dave Brown, I've been in this sport for 16 years. I started right here in that ring.
I don't really know what Jeff Ross Wheeler is asking about. And besides taking some bumps and now with their earpieces they call it go home, what do they really do? Jerry Calhoun and Paul Morton were pretty. I mean, what did referees do? They refereed.
I'm the hardest working, craziest guy that God ever put
I
on
love
this
Tracy
earth.
Smothers.
I just got 30 stitches took out of my ear yesterday. Get the camera on that. You think that's fake? You think that's fake? I slit that 2 weeks ago. That's super glue, people. I paid my dues, and I can't get a
What a
job
great
now.
interview
Pulling the
from
ring.
Tracy Smothers.
The WWF screwed me, ECW
Man.
screwed me, WCW screwed me, and now Power Pro screwed me, and Randy Hales. Randy
What a
Hales,
great
I
interview.
drew money for you. You got guys you booked that couldn't sell out a phone booth, man. I've beat my brains out. I've had 18 concussions. I've had stitches in my head about 20 times.
So passionate.
I've cracked that rib right there, punctured lungs, broken ankles, broken legs, sprained everything. I never missed a day. I've seen guys a little bit sick, and maybe they got the bell rung, and they don't wrestle. They don't go. Well, they couldn't spell clue if you give them the first 3 letters. You know why? Because they ain't paid no dues. And you know what, people? I got your sports entertainment right here and right here. Right here. You can shove that, too. If somebody don't like what I'm saying, I'm real hard to find. I come here to get a job. Shut up. Randy Hales, you don't even return my calls, man. Now, who is the guy? Who's the man right here? Sellout Smothers. Smoky Mountain versus USWA. I led the charge. I got the ball and I ran with it. I've been fired from more territories than most guys have ever worked. No, hold it, hold it. I've had more injuries than anybody. I've never been fired. I've had 10 gimmicks and 14 nights.
I don't know what happened there.
That is the greatest ad to ever run after a promo like that. That's awesome.
So I was in the other room. Explain what happened, Alan.
Other than Tracy clearly got to a point where he didn't know what else to say, and then he kept going, and it just went to break. Just cold, hard, went to break. And the first thing it said was something about forgetting to take your blood pressure pills. Was the commercial. The timing could not have been better. It was hilarious.
I guess I realized he was off the rails.
It's not regular hair coloring.
Yeah.
It's specially made to penetrate that coarse, hard-to-color gray. Simply brush in, and in 5 minutes, rinse. Now gray is gone.
That's all it takes. That's all you got to do is just cut the break like that, and everybody watching knows. Like he was already doing such a good promo, like so bad that like you had to cut him off. You know?
And that's great. The Sunshine Pages is the most direct, effective advertising that we do.
And it brings customers into our store all year long.
And that's important to our business and our whole staff.
The large print, you can read it.
Shelby County and North Mississippi are all in one book. I like that.
We measure our
For
advertising
me,
by how
I
many
see
times that
some
phone
Randy
rings.
Hales
The Sunshine
influences.
Pages is what makes that phone
I
ring,
don't
and that's
think
what it's
that
all about.
attitude that was going away.
Smothers
To
still here
me,
sitting there. He's got
you
himself a
believe
chair
this
now.
is
Yeah,
Cornette's best
We
show yet?
tried to talk him out of here. We ended up just cutting the interview off because he was just rambling and ranting and raving and not really making a lot of sense. The crowd wants him out of here. Hey, Tracy, the crowd wants you out of here. They want you gone. They don't want you here. They want you out of here. Here's Nick Dinsmore scheduled for a match right here. Nick, he won't leave. We tried to get him out of here.
For terrible, H is for hell, U is for ugly, and G is for jail, because a dog can't spell. That's me. You get your butt out of here. This is my show.
Now, Tracy Smothers, I had no gripe against you, but I've driven 450 miles to be on this television show, and you were not going to hold this show hostage. So if you want a match, I'm going to give you a fight.
Dinsmore.
You want a match? Come on, I give
What
you
a hell of a worker, hell of a wrestler, hell of a heel that Tracy Smothers was. And just a super nice guy.
And it's Tracy Smothers and Nick Dinsmore. Smothers in his street clothes. Boy, this guy, I tell you, he's as crazy as they come, this Tracy Smothers. Yeah, loose cannon is not a very good description. No, he's just a weird bird. Yeah.
Big shoulder from Dinsmore. Nice drop kick, and Nick says, hey, bring it on, baby. I'm ready for you. He climbs the rope. On the top rope with a clothesline.
Cover.
1 on the 2 count. And Smothers kicked out.
You know, after listening to Smothers rant and rave, I think we all got a pretty good idea why he's been fired from everywhere.
You got that right. Dinsmore was trying to get that German suplex on Smothers and couldn't get it to stick. Tracy broke the loose, pulled him out. This guy is rugged, let me tell you, Smothers. And no doubt about it, he's
Thank
been
you for
all
sharing
over
that
the
with
place
us,
in the
Jeff.
wrestling business, from Japan
to all of those federations that he mentioned, and he can stand up toe-to-toe with some of the best of them, but with that stuff he's pulling today, we don't need that.
Yeah, he used to be a really nice guy, but not anymore. He really
came in
changed.
as a wild-eyed Southern boy and all of this stuff. I tell you, Smothers is just, he's going crazy here today on the Power Hour because he wants a contract in Power Pro. Smothers putting it on Nick Dinsmore out on the floor. Rolls him into the ring now.
Follows him in. The referee goes right with him.
Once we had technology
He does.
with the earpieces, before that, the go-home signal was either me or Mr. Coffee or Eddie Marlin. Peek through the curtain and wave the tie, and the wrestlers and the referee would see that.
But he's got his hands full today. He's defending that title against a
I wouldn't call him an extra because, like, in a basketball game or football game, referee, in a baseball game, there's umpire. It's a major part. I wouldn't say they're like extras in a movie. What professional wrestling was a simulated fight, a simulated wrestling match. Part of a wrestling match is having a referee. And yes, that adds to the realism. For sure, and something you can take advantage of and work fields and have a situation maybe or build it to a no referee.
He's over to the corner. He climbs the rope. Smothers.
You tell the story. This is a hell of a match.
Kick coming off the ropes. There's a cover by Dinsmore. Might be it. 1, 2, no! I thought he had just shut Tracy Smothers' mouth for him there, but he didn't do it. Oh, Smothers rammed him into the bottom ring post.
Plenty of time for this match.
Smothers in his street clothes says, hey, bring somebody. Oh, Dinsmore ducks him and Smothers out on the concrete floor.
Yeah, big mistake by Smothers. Dinsmore now back on the rope. He slides. He kicks. Tracy Smothers down on the floor. They spent a lot of this one out of the ring.
Oh, they really have.
Referee.
Smothers hauls off and spits.
Referee's name, I think, is Robert.
Right in the face he catches him in. Dinsmore's after. Smothers. Referee
called for the bell.
Is that what he called for the bell? He saw
a low blow.
And Smothers pulls his boot off, his cowboy boot.
He does ring it again.
Oh. He busts Dinsmore across the head with that boot.
Smothers paying absolutely no attention. He's just totally out of control here.
See, that's the exact reason why we didn't want Smothers around Power.
That's why he's been fired from WWF, WCW, and ECW.
He says, hey, give me my chair back.
Come on. Referee is trying to get him out of there.
Oh, boy.
I never liked that stuff.
Dinsmore and kicks him right in the... Come on, Tracy. Referee Robert Briscoe telling Smothers to take it out. Oh, he's going for a power driver. This is, I tell you. Come on.
Yeah, referee keeps calling for the bell. It's not going to do any good to ring the bell. Tracy's not going to listen to us anymore, and he is the referee here. The bell has rung 12 times already.
Man.
Oh, look.
What? He is the referee with that thing. He wrapped the chair right around referee.
And now picks him up.
Come on, Tracy.
Well,
going after the referee, the poor referee, Robert.
We got to get him out of here.
No, that's enough.
Let's take a break. We're coming back. We're not going to watch any more of Smothers running wild.
Well, hello.
Little hello there. Some Elvis music right there. A little tease of that as we mute the audio in that commercial. This is show number 93, January the 22nd, 2000. Enjoying this show today on the Power Hour. We'll tell you about next week's show that Adam will host without me. We'll do that after this program concludes, and we will conclude after the Ali Steve Bradley Power Pro Championship. Then after Adam previews next Monday's Power Hour, then I will preview tomorrow's Talking Memphis Wrestling. And boy, howdy, we are on a roll. with Talking Memphis Wrestling. So call a friend, call a neighbor. Be sure everybody knows we're coming right in your face with Talking Memphis Wrestling tomorrow. Looks like it will be Pat Trammell joining me along with Michael St. John. Everybody, a big scoop coming up on the 9th of December. Our co-host of Talking Memphis Wrestling, let's put that picture back up there of Pat and Michael and Chris Ellis and myself, because coming up on December the 9th, Chris Ellis and his longtime girlfriend Kim gets married on December the 9th. Chris Ellis married on December the 9th. How about that, people? All right, we'll preview Talking Memphis Wrestling in just a few minutes as we're trying to talk and get through these commercials. And we're showing a commercial from Channel 5, Elvis Country. Elvis doing country music. Back then, you could have bought that for $19.99. Look at that. It's 2 CDs or 2 cassettes. Man, that's a different deal. And here's Rico Constantino.
I saw you blindside me with that racket. Well, today, it's not going to be any blindside. It's you and me. Hey, you. Who do you think you are? This ain't your time. This is my time. Get out of my face, boy. Hey! Come here. Let go of me.
There's Rico Constantino with the interview, and so damages.
Corey, your hero has arrived. Today, I am supposed to...
We were going high with Tracy Smothers playing. That wasn't very good.
I'm a star. I don't need to beat him. Today, Alan, you get the opportunity of a lifetime to reach the level of a Hulk Hogan, to reach the level of a Lance Jade. Go in there and beat Damager. Don't embarrass me. Get in there.
I got it. Oh, yeah, right. He's going to give Alan a shot. Says, hey, you can reach the level of the Hulk Hogans and all of these guys. You get a shot today at the Damager. What a way to get a guy started. Huh?
Way to go, Lance. Yeah.
We lose our lights again in the studio.
Look out, Alan Steele, because when the lights come on, I got a feeling. There he is. There's Damager. Referee Aubrey Wayne calling for the bell.
Missed this match, Adam, on the preview.
Lance Jade, but Lance Jade has graciously stepped aside in favor of young.
And the Damager says, hey, you're supposed to be in here, and this guy, I tell you, is tough enough to take them both on. The Damager out of parts unknown.
Yeah, can't beat you. We know what it is.
Lance, you're just scared to death. Congratulating Chris Ellis. We'll talk about that tomorrow on the show that is only on. That's the Tuesday night Talking Memphis Wrestling.
Big drop kick from the Damager.
Alan bouncing off the mat like a basketball is what's happening.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Damager grabs him by the head, slams him into the top turnbuckle.
Stop embarrassing me.
Don't forget, we have more. We have 7 against Rico Constantino in the big main event for the Power Pro title. Steve Bradley defense against Ali. Cornette and Bradley Gordon running back for Ali's corner.
Back on his feet. And now Allen gonna get an upper hand. That's a reversal into the rope. He ducks the clothesline, goes back. Damager has him.
Talking whoopie-dee. His birthday is the 7th. I got that wrong last week. We have a lot of blacks from the past card, some great videos that I'll tell you about a little later on, and much more Talking Memphis Wrestling tomorrow. 7 o'clock Central, live as live can be.
Rico Constantino a moment ago. Still got Rico coming up in action today. And that power.
Remember, if you have ideas,
Steve Bradley versus Ali.
if you have ideas for shows, if you have ideas or have pictures with wrestlers, something you'd like to share, that you would like us to put on this show, would love to hear from you at randybentonhales@gmail.com. randybentonhales@gmail.com.
business doing anyway.
Now that's Shilamaki.
Yeah.
He's got it on him.
I want to request everybody to subscribe to the Randy Hales YouTube channel at youtube.com/@RandyHales. Subscribe now. Don't cost you a damn dime.
There by the Damager, and out is Alan Steele, and the debut, I guess, of the big superstar day for Alan Steele does not go well on a Power Hour as he gets his big
Drinking
shot.
some blueberry lemonade. That is good, man.
Now look at that.
Look, Lance Jade having a fit.
Lying there, and now Jade is up there berating Alan Steele, slapping, come on. And Steele is knocked out. He can't hear. Oh, goodness, ridiculous. Boy, Steve Bradley must leave town if he loses the Power Pro Championship. We'll be back with that match a little bit later.
Go over the rainbow.
I was trying something right there as we're on the Power Hour. I stayed quiet because I was thinking, man, if I stayed quiet, maybe that would motivate Adam as the producer of this TV show, knowing there's nothing worse than dead air. There's nothing worse than silence. And I'm thinking maybe that will get Adam out of his jail, and maybe because he has great opinions and great knowledge of Power Pro Wrestling and TV5 Wrestling, WMC TV, all that era, he's great at it. And I thought, and that's why I played a little game, and I was going to be quiet there to see if he was going to talk. But for about the fourth week in a row, he's been a little bit better about it. Last week or the week before, it was every time I pitched to him, didn't say anything. I was ready to just not do this show anymore. But then I thought, no, that's a bit disservice to Power Pro Wrestling to tell the entire story of Power Pro Wrestling. So we do it.
The tennis racket. He clobbers Constantino with that thing. Man, he busted him with Cornette's tennis racket.
There's a cover by Bradley. 1, 2,
3.
He wins it.
No.
He wins the championship.
No.
Brand new champion after that. Steve Bradley, of course, he was a previous champion, but he went with a little.
This is a great match. Rico against 7.
Rico had a real tough day. Here comes 7 right here. Responsible for that tennis racket.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's man of bread or not, but that sounds good, man.
He's got pretty bad attitude, too.
Yeah, 7's got his hands full today because he's going to face off right across the way today. He's going to be looking at Rico Constantino right in the middle of the ring. Today on the Power Hour, very upset. Rico and just a Bobley so
what was 7's name? Kevin
Rico had the Power Pro title for several weeks, and 7 cost him the bout.
It was stolen from him. There's no doubt about it. 7 is the culprit.
There he is. Rico Constantino.
Anything going on? Lee Wallace or outside on? Usually has the TV on in the background. Anything going on Monday Night Raw?
Stable, the organization. He is ready for him. Steps up onto the ring apron. Leaps over the rope, and here we go with action on Power Pro Wrestling live from the studio.
Wait a minute, lights are out again.
And we lost our studio, lost our lights in the studio, didn't we?
But Damage is in the ring.
Damage, yeah. He's going after Rico.
Rico.
This don't make sense to me at all.
A minute ago, we saw in the dressing room, and all of a sudden, there's Damage.
Al Tuttle, let's put Al's message. Yes, Al. I did see that earlier in the day. Adam pointed it out to me. Al Tuttle presenting to see Dutch's post. Dutch Mantel's post that he's been pretty sick and is in the hospital. He didn't say any details, and I don't know any details. And the first time I heard about it was when I saw that Facebook post. So let's send out prayers for Dirty Dutch Mantel from Oral Clark. We have a thing going on here with Damage that comes in.
They're going to get this thing moved up.
Quick Robbie tries to help, and here comes 7 and power bombs him.
What a move from this 7.
Total chaos. I thought the show had high energy and was going down a level at this point.
This damage got a marquee on him. He's got it on him, and it's just tighter and tighter and tighter. This guy, I'm telling you, look at him. His elevator doesn't go to the top floor.
Well, once again, we find ourselves in a position we got to get this stopped.
Later, damage
we don't want to get
part of the Bastion in the WWL and had a great career, but I never thought he had over here in Memphis.
Ali against Bradley coming up.
Steve, just calm down. Breathe.
We went from the heat to that.
Calm down.
Just calm down. Hey, every great competitive athlete, before a big match or a big contest or a big game, they have a few jitters. But don't worry, because Steve Bradley's going to win this one in a walk.
Wait, I know how to calm him down.
Hutch and I worked together.
Let's just go to the ring. Come on. You're okay.
He never worked with Power Pro Wrestling. Used him some when I was booking those for USWA, yes. I never worked for him. Dutch did great booking work in Puerto Rico. Didn't have successful runs in Memphis. He was very good in the creative in TNA, I thought. He was a part of the ladies division there. As Al Tuttle gives us a Raw report that Jey Uso versus Seth Rollins for the championship belt, the championship title, is the main event of Monday Night Raw tonight. So that'll be interesting. So after this show goes away in about 13 minutes, you can turn on, see what's happening on Monday Night Raw on the USA Cable Network. What do you think about the news in wrestling? What do you think about CM Punk debuting at Survivor Series for the WWE? What do you think the main event of WrestleMania this year? There's 2 of them. I've seen a lot of speculation. I've heard night number 1 might be Seth Rollins against CM Punk. Night 2 is Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. I've also heard speculation. Maybe it's CM Punk and Austin. Maybe it's The Rock and Roman Reigns. Just all kinds of people. As Greg White saying, Arkansas is winning at halftime in men's basketball over Furman, 40-35. Halftime in men's basketball. Gary May said it will be set up for a good qualification match. All 4 of them.
Best value in manufactured housing today.
A lot of
you
people.
can get it exclusively at your local Fleetwood Home Center.
As they some of the year, you start thinking. Robert Series was over, the World Rumble was coming up, WrestleMania, no doubt, the biggest event in our industry every year. No doubt about that. As the Power Pro Heavyweight Championship match has we have it all like this. Boys in the ring do the ring announcement of this championship match. And
this is the main event. Introducing first the challenger, wrestling out of St. Louis,
does a good job announcing this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is
Jerry says Punk had a good reception for sure.
Ali is undefeated in Power Pro
There
Wrestling.
you
He's the
go.
challenger.
No more
He's been
politics,
looking
and I agree with
to
you.
this title match today, and he would not let his business
Also,
manager,
I think
Brandon
Roman
Baxter, take him out of it.
versus Orton will happen at the Royal Rumble, and that would be really good. It would be great.
He is currently the Power
Well,
Pro Heavyweight
Orton
Champion
CM Punk, he's there to make money, not friends, and that's what everybody in this business should do.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is sensational Steve.
The big match on Power Hour today.
Cornette and seeing along with them, the Power Pro titles at stake. If Steve Bradley loses, he leaves PPW.
At night, Jeff, Dave, was home with his wife, and I would not ask him to do a work-related thing with wrestling that is not offering him any money. So no, don't count on that. Derek says that he's ready for Roman to drop the belt in the championship too long. in LA Knight
Even
was
if it is,
Smith,
we're going to
Nick
get on the
the
phone and get
Austin
it
and Rock.
extended until at least noon. So put him in the ring. Put him in there.
My opinion is, I like LA Knight. I don't think that he could carry the company. I think Roman has carried the company. I think it'd be kind of cool, but if that's the case, the story of Cody Rhodes keeps going because I think that the WWE would like for them to, for Roman to break Hulk Hogan's record.
What is he for, Cornette? You're fired. I'll sue you. I'll sue you. I'll cause you your WWF deal. I'll cause you everything. I'll break my WWF deal.
You cannot fire me. You don't even pay me.
I don't care what Brandon Baxter thinks. I don't care what you think or you think. I care what these people think.
Amen to that, Randy. Amen, brother.
Get in the ring or you're done. You're gone. You're out of here. Get in the ring.
All right, we'll get in the ring, but I don't care what you think, and I don't think these people do think.
Hey, Jim, could you go ahead and pay for
Well,
that
that's so
license
good on
renewal,
my
too, while you're at it?
And I didn't think I was bad right there.
Away from ringside. Yeah. Bradley does climb in the ring. Bradley's not happy about being
Bradley.
there.
He's looking around. And Bradley, I'm telling you,
Is this the cap it off? Power Pro Wrestling Watch Along today at the main event. Ali's been a couple of months. He got over, and here we go. And Team Indax and had David Smith with a team greet with Drew McIntyre a couple of weeks ago. He's one of a handful of modern wrestlers that looks legit. I would want to fight him. I can see my Vince labeled him as the chosen one. Very good comments, David. Good to hear from you, my man. Enjoy you watching Power Pro Wrestling. Also talking Memphis Wrestling, which we'll do tomorrow. Power Pro title match. On right now. Here we go.
It sure is. Yeah, he won't need that license pass soon today if he loses this match because he's out of here.
Into the ropes. Oh, Bradley comes off and Ali touches him. Big slam from the big guy.
Jimmy Cornette and Sin from outside watching. They're in Steve Bradley's corner. Bradley, part of the organization, now Bradley out of the ring. He's saying, okay, Jimmy, what do I do now?
Whoa.
Oh, look at that.
Great impressive day. When did he die? Very much. At that time, a good athletic move by Mr. Bishop, Ali Caesar.
Cornette decked out in canary yellow pants and shirt and a bright red jacket. Ladies and gentlemen, when you hear somebody has no taste in clothes, you always know they got better taste than Cornette has. That's the worst outfit I've ever seen.
And we said that last week.
Yeah, we've said that before.
Oh, Ali misses. He misses, and Bradley's taking
This is a
advantage
good
now.
solid match.
He's going after the big guy.
Before, Ali was discovered for Power Pro by Brandon Baxter.
Snap suplexes him down. We're coming live from TV5 Studios, bringing you right here today on the Power Hour, this Power Pro Heavyweight Championship. There's a 2 count, and the champion can't get it to stick.
Got a huge show coming up next week, too, live right here on TV5.
Most definitely.
Great audience. We hope you wrote down the address, 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, 38104.
What a crowd.
Live TV at it there.
Yeah. Accommodate everybody.
It's Power Pro Wrestling.
And they're all behind Ali.
Crowd's fired up.
Kids
And
here,
all
bunch of
in.
groups, probably a
Ali.
birthday party or two.
And
Get
then
the
they're
boys
inside
and
now.
over the top rope goes Ali, and there's Cornette trying to get his 2 cents in. And he finally does. He's kicking away at Ali, and he and Sin both going after Ali, trying to wear the big guy down.
Now Cornette climbs up on the ring apron talking to the referee to distract while Bradley moonsaults off the apron down onto Ali on the floor.
What a move from Steve Bradley, and down is Ali. They're out on the concrete floor now, and back into the ring they go. He tosses the big guy in. He's going for a pin. 2 count.
Oh, man. Ali just threw him up in the air about 2.5 feet.
I'm telling you, this guy is powerful as this Ali. Ali has got his big shot, and he's here today without Brandon in his corner.
That's right. Brandon didn't come out. after the disagreement earlier in the show. You know, look at Cornette interfering here. Ali really wants to win this title today. If he should lose today, he's got to go back and work his way up through the ranks again to get another title shot.
He sure does. This is his shot today, a DDT from Bradley. Bradley covers. He hooks the leg trying to get it to stick. Only a 2.
Right shoulder up by Ali. The match continues. Power Pro title on the line. Bradley, the champion.
Ali, the people chant here in the studio audience. We're bringing it to you right here on TV5. This is a battle. I'm telling you, Dave, this battle can be booked anywhere in the country when you talk about Steve Bradley and Ali.
Well, Brandon Baxter, it was a 2 count right there. But Brandon Baxter's right about one thing. This is a money match. It's a match that can be held at a Coliseum, but Randy has put it on television for these great fans here today and for you at home to be watching. That's the kind of entertainment you can expect here every week on the Power Hour.
No doubt about it.
Next week.
Yes, sir.
Back live our regular time, 11 o'clock next week, too. We want you to be joining us right here on TV5.
Steve Bradley set him up. He's trying to wear this big guy down. Trying to get him worn down enough to get a 3 count. He can only get 2. Drop kick from Bradley. He's pulling everything out of his head he can pull, but he can't get anything to stick on the big guy Ali. Bradley picks him up. Body slam. Ooh, moonsault right off of that.
Bradley has really taken control of this match, Corey. He's really dominated the last 2 or 3 minutes of it. It's been all Bradley.
Look at him. He goes from rope to rope to rope. Comes off the top and misses. He misses.
Great commentary from Dave, and especially Corey Macklin. Here's the Power Pro title with on the run. Big
look at this. Brandon Baxter wandering out.
Finally.
He walks out now. It looks like Ali's about to get himself going, and now Brandon wants to, I guess, come out and pull his little red wagon and pull that title around. Oh, look at that.
Referee pulled into that by Bradley.
And Cornette jumps up. Ali's got him. Headbutt on Cornette, and down he goes.
Yeah, I like the angle, really not like the plastic bag angle.
He lost his tennis racket in there. Now Ali going after Bradley. They're both out. Double knockout.
Brandon Baxter has got the tennis racket. Power Pro title at stake. Brandon trying to encourage Ali. Cornette encouraging Bradley. If Bradley loses it, he's gone. He leaves.
Oh, Brandon!
He threw that. It looked to me like he threw that right to him. Was he? Maybe he was trying to get it to Ali, but I don't know.
What is he doing?
The referee now sees Bradley with a cover.
Uh-oh, it's gonna be trouble.
2.
There's a 2 count.
Oh, shoulder up.
Ali's off. He gets his shoulder up. He's off. He is up. I thought that was going to do it.
I thought Bradley had successfully defended, and Bradley did too. Bradley has a shocked look on his face.
I saw you reach for the bell.
Yeah, I thought it was over.
Exactly. That was a 3 count, but Ali's still on his feet. He comes off the rope, picks him up. Power bomb, but Ali's out.
Ali can't go for the cover.
Very good. Power Pro heavyweight championship.
Referee's counting both of them down on the mat.
Telling you, unless my eyes are playing tricks on me, looks like Brandon took that tennis racket and tossed it right to
That's what it looked like
Bradley.
to me too, Corey. I don't know. Maybe I hope I'm wrong about that, but that didn't look good.
I tell you, 7's out on the floor now, and Ali is still staggering around the ring. This is the Power Pro Heavyweight Championship. If Ali wins it, he's the new champion. If Bradley loses, he leaves Power Pro.
A very panicky Jim Cornette has sent Bradley back, trying to get him refocused. Look out.
That's the Ali driver. 2 counts. He got it. He got it, Dave. He got it.
We've got a brand new champion. Ali is the champion, and the people love it.
Brandon grabs the belt. Where's he going with the belt? He snatches the title from Aubrey Wayne.
Man,
what in the world
what is that, and
about?
what's going to happen next week? We'll see you next week right here. Find out about that.
We got a new champion, but the belt's gone. What in the world?
Power Pro show number 3. Want to give thoughts from Adam Dunn, and then he'll preview show number 94. Then I'll preview tomorrow night's Talking Memphis Wrestling. Here's Adam Dunn to give his comments of today and the preview for next week. The Monday show that you will do alone without me.
So very interesting show. So I guess this must have been Steve Bradley when we thought he was going to get called up to WWE for an extended period of time. So he's out of Power Pro Wrestling. Ali wins the belt, and Brandon storms out to the back. So we'll look forward to see next week will be show number 94, January 29th, 2000. This will be the last show booked by James E. Cornette. We'll have Ali come out and do an interview to discuss what we just saw that happened. The Atomic Blondes will be around. Wolfie D will make his return next week on the Power Hour. We'll see Rico Constantino in action against BJ Payne. Randy Hales will do an interview. The Atomic Blondes will be in action against Wolfie D in a tag match. Ali fires Brandon Baxter. We'll see that next week. As well as Blade. He'll be in action against the Damager. Lance Jade and Alan Steele, we saw some trouble with them today. They'll have an interview next week. And there's going to be a hardcore tag tournament match. That'll be interesting. Ali will go against Tracy Smothers. All of that's coming up week's Power Hour, Randy.
All right, very good. And right now I want to tell you about what's going to happen tomorrow. And we have a caption for the tomorrow show, and we'll put that up there. And I appreciate everybody from Team Hales that's been commenting. A lot of great comments here, and we will have an interesting show tomorrow. We'll talk Wolfie D. His birthday is the 7th. We have a lot of great Wolfie D stories and some video. We will have the birthday blast for that. We have some blast from the past cards, great video, including a question I'm going to ask: what hooked you into wrestling? I'll show you the first fall of a match that hooked me into wrestling from 1972. It was at the Mid-South Coliseum, the first sellout for wrestling at the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis. It was hair versus hair, Jackie Fargo and Al Green. And certainly we will take a look at that. Also, we'll go back to one of the most memorable things of my early career when I was in college. I had a production class at Arkansas State. We had to produce our own 30-minute program, and I went the wrestling route by bringing in Lance Russell from Memphis and interviewed Lance Russell on Arkansas State University TV that was on cable channel 12, and we will show 14 minutes of a young Randy Hales, the first time that I ever wore makeup for television in my life. And that will be on Talking Memphis Wrestling tomorrow. Then we have a bunch of Wolfie D PG-13 stuff. We will see the USWA January 1995 studio brawl between PG-13 and Rich and Gilbert. We will have PG-13 having to defend their moms. We also have PG-13 against Rich and Gilbert, and we have a PG-13 Texas death match with the Rock and Roll Express. We will see Whoopi D's debut in Power Pro Wrestling, a big show, Talking Memphis Wrestling, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Much thanks to Adam Dunn. If you like this Christmas set, it's all on Adam. He picks stuff up, he puts stuff out, and it looks festive for Christmas season. Remember, I'll be here tomorrow night. Next Monday, Adam will host the Power Pro Wrestling show for number 94. Adam will be here to host that. I will have surgery sometime next Monday morning, so I will be in the Little Rock area. There's all our social media. As Derek with comments again. Appreciate Derek being involved now with this show. Also, Jeff says, sorry I wasn't able to make. I will be attending a friend's basketball game. You can always watch in the archives, and you can catch up on the show. And I think it'll be a very good show as well. For Adam Dunn, I'm Randy Hales, and for Team Hales, I'm getting choked. I'm going to have to keep this show going because I didn't cough and I didn't hurt one time during this show, and I start wrapping it up and I get sick and I start coughing, I start hurting. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, but I think the thing to do is say good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Talk.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.